there are some offenses actually you can forgive, but you need to let go of that person, because that person is a backstabber and also a toxic, reunion for you to get back with the person. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I look a mess. Just waking up though, I decided to show you my ugly face this early morning. So guys, come on, I want to show you something. Guys, look at this plastic spoon holder. I have hangers down where I can hang my spoon, my filter, and it can also hold spoons. It was sent by someone to me, and it kind of just give my kitchen a reasonable look, very reasonable look, and I really love it. So guys, I went on to get this hairdo. I did it myself actually, just trying it for the first time. What is it called? Flat twist? Yeah, flat twist. So now I'm gonna get ready while I do my little chit chat. So without further ado, let me fill in these hairless edges. What I usually do is to use my mascara and just brush it in and makes that place look full a bit.
A bit.
Yeah, a bit.
A bit.
Now it looks better. Guys, I just filled in the edges. You can see it's really beautiful. Onyx, stop that now, baby, stop it. Okay guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking on how to let go of hurt, why I get ready, doing my makeup. By the way, I jotted my points and there are quite a number. I believe by the end of this video you will get something to go with you. Okay, now when having a misunderstanding with people, you tend to face a lot of challenges. Like, you tend to say hurtful words to each other. Excuse me. You tend to say hurtful words to each other, and you're like, sometimes after the misunderstanding, you're like, I wish I never said so, or this person hurt me so bad and I can never forget. I can forgive, but I cannot forget. Even that forgiving is hard. Come, my love. It's okay. My baby is quite upset today. I don't know why. It's okay, my love. It's okay. So guys, sometimes when in a misunderstanding, you tend to say hurtful words, like the person hurt you, triggered, like when you put needle in something that is delicate, that person hit you in that place and you just want to pour out your mind and finish the person down. Now, I'm here to tell you today that you can actually forget. It might take time. I'm not going to pretend. It might take time, but you can actually forget. There are some things you do and you will forget it and life goes on. So guys, just stay tuned to the end. I'm going to be listing these write-ups I wrote down. I actually wrote them around between 2 to 3 a.m. around that period. I was just penning down my thoughts because I believe someone out there will need it. So guys, let me just read this first portion. My mom and I had a misunderstanding and we had to settle just before I traveled. Now, I was about traveling when the misunderstanding erupted and Momsy said some hurtful words. Of course, she's an elder and I couldn't, reply her. But I was hot deep down. You could see my eye turned totally red and I didn't want to talk to her. I was like, Mommy, please just leave me alone. Just stay away from me. Leave me alone right now. I just want to be alone. Stay away from me. Because she kept talking, she was angry and wanted me to see her point. Good. Now, we're about traveling. And I sat down. I was thinking, what? This journey I'm going on, what if I never return? Is this how it's going to end? What if something happens on the road? Will my mother ever forgive herself? It might even take her own life out of thinking, because I know she loves me so much. She was only hurt while she was talking to me. And I was thinking, not knowing she was thinking that same thing, because I was traveling and I'm going to be away for a long while. Now, then she called me and she was like, come, we need to talk. Let us pray together. She prayed with me. She now told me that it is dangerous for you to quarrel before traveling, before departing from someone, because you do not know the hurt it will cause. And if something happened to the person on the road, you might never forgive yourself. That aside. Now, unforgiveness is too dangerous to nurse or sustain. Why? Because it ruins your physical beauty. Yes, actually. Have you seen someone frowning and you still look beautiful? It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't be frowning and still look beautiful. Another thing it does, it ruins your character. Yeah. If someone should describe you outside, you're like, okay. She's beautiful actually, but she has this ugly and disgusting character. So why disgusting character of unforgiveness? So why stay without forgiving? Why do you have to be bent on staying angry with each other? That doesn't make sense. Now there's what they call character beauty. Charisma. Charisma is what defines you as a person. Charisma is what defines your personality. And now, if you're the kind of person that, okay, she hurt me, I can never forgive her, that doesn't make sense, because you find yourself being destroyed to other people. Like, how is this girl? Oh, okay, actually, we had a misunderstanding, but since then, 2 years back now, she still frowns. I don't even know. That person will tend to give you distance. Yeah. Person will tend to give you distance. I'm sorry, this needs a lot of attention. And so I had to, okay, I believe I look better. So guys, now what happens when the person you're trying to forgive is actually the one playing the victim and making the process hard? Now the person hurt you. You are trying to forgive the person. Now the person is the one playing the victim, swelling up and down. Probably because of pride, yes. Or probably for some other reason. This is actually the most difficult part, to forgive someone actually playing the victim. That person, if you should narrate the story to other people, to 20 people, they will all see that the person was wrong. But now the person is the one playing the victim. It's really difficult, but now here's what to do. Go on with your normal conversation, continue that way till the person gets sense. Because some people actually leave their sense inside, maybe on the bed when they were sleeping, and they wake up without the sense, or they leave it for some days. I'm sorry to use that word, but the fact is, when you're trying to forgive person is playing a victim. Do not use that to, get more angry. You're only hurting yourself. Your BP will go high. Your beauty is reduced, and you just things just get worse. So the best thing for you to do in this kind of situation, continue your normal conversation. After all, you've apologized, try to make peace, continue your normal conversation. Even if the person keeps swelling, the person's head is going to cool down one day and the person will have sense. Now, and perhaps you can also talk to the person later about his or her attitude and make peace. For example, you talk to the person about the person's attitude. I've been trying to talk to you for some days and you keep getting angry. I've even apologized, even though I still don't see how it's my fault, but I've apologized to you and you are still angry. I am so sorry and I want this to end. Please let us put this behind us. If the person still swells up, get busy. You've done your part, just get busy. One thing with humans is, time tends to heal wounds. Whatever hurt that person feels, it will pass away. But by the time it passes away, if you continue swelling, you are just drifting apart more and more. Get busy. You've done your part. When the person is ready to calm down, the person will come. And please, once the person comes to make peace, do not turn the person away. Now that's that for that. Some people might say, I'm so hurt, I can't stand the sight of that person. There are some offenses that the person hurt you so deep, you cannot stand the sight of that person. What you need to do is to take time off. If you have somewhere to travel to, travel. Or if taking time off might even be busy, you might be in the same place, like maybe your spouse. There is no way for you to go somewhere else. You can stay in the same place and get really busy that you do not have to face that person all the time. Because believe it, in as much as I'm in support of you trying to settle your differences, sometimes some hurts cannot just be settled that way. It needs time to heal. Sometimes you need time off, so just do it wisely, because you're trying to create a space in your heart to forgive the person. Now this video is for you to try to create a space in your heart to forgive that person. You might take time off, let the anger cool down, and then you create hearts to forgive the person. You can forgive even a person that's not asking for forgiveness. It is the most difficult part, but you can. Okay, so guys, let me
The people who say this red looks good on me might kind of make me look like a little bit too much.
What is the best part of makeup you like? I like the makeup of the eyes. It kind of tends to change how you look. So let me just apply mascara while we continue. Now, as I was saying, another step to take is to seek a counselor. Now, there are different types of counselor. There are professional counselors, and like psychiatrists and people who counselors actually, and also sometimes some wise elders, spiritual leaders who are very matured, who have seen a lot of cases, and they know the right counsel to give to you. So sometimes it's good to seek a counsel from a counselor, because sometimes the hurt might be so deep, but for you to let go, it's the difficult part. You're trying to let go, but like your heart is not willing to let go because you are really hurt. So guys, always seek a counselor when the pain is beyond measure. There are some pains that do not heal. You see yourself slimming down, unable to eat. Hey baby, how are you? Unable to eat, and you're really, really hurt. Seek a counselor. Perhaps a pastor, a matured pastor, not just all pastors, but a matured pastor or a professional counselor. Yes, baby. How are you? Guys, another thing to do is to meditate, and have a moment of solitude, think about positive things and beautiful memories. Perhaps beautiful memories with that same person who hurt you, or beautiful memories that has happened in your life that you felt so much joy. This is one reason I love to have a diary. Not to write the hurt. Some people have different reasons to have diary. Some write the offenses people do to them. Okay, this person called me a bitch. I would never forget. So date, so time. They write in their diary. That is purely wrong. But I love to, I write dreams, because sometimes my dreams come to pass. I write, happy memories that I can never forget. When I felt the most joy in my heart, I write it down in my diary. Now, in moments like this, when you're really hot, you can think of beautiful memory. Sometimes you can even think of beautiful memory about the person. But if you are so hot that beautiful memory about the person is not working, all you have to do is just think of all that beautiful memories you've had in your lifetime. And sometimes you are tempted to run away. The temptation is really appealing, but that's cowardice. Because if you should run away, you might even, bring serious affliction on the person. That person is only acting out of anger and maybe senselessness. But that doesn't mean that you going away would not hurt them. Sometimes they might even take their life. I've seen a man who offended his wife so badly, and he said his wife shouldn't leave him, that if she leaves him, he's going to drink, poison and die. Now, they can sort out their differences, but if his wife leaves him, with the seriousness it sounded, he might actually do that. So, even when you feel the person is so angry, the person is so annoying, and the person will never do that, that is when the person might actually, do that. They actually, do that. Guys, and you need to learn, from your mistake. Do not repeat the same mistake that made the matter get that worst. Because sometimes when someone is acting like he doesn't know the right thing to do, you who knows the right thing to do shouldn't, just aggravate the fire. Learn from your mistakes and do not repeat the same mistake. Watch your words in anger. Yes, I really want to dwell here. Watch your words in anger. You can never eat back what you say. Now, actually, right now, I'm actually picturing it like there's a plate of food and it is what you said out when you were angry. Fool, animal, bastard. You keep calling different things like that. Now it's in a plate of bowl. Can you eat it back? No, you cannot eat it back. So watch what you say. If you don't watch what you say, you might actually be making the person feel right. The person might feel, oh, I'm right in what I did, this or that, because you have given the person an edge. So if the person misbehaves, now when the person should take the blame, the person will have justification that, okay, actually I did that, but what you said is even actually worse than what I did. And now you're making the person feel right. You have no defense system. You're breaking your defense system. Another thing is for you to avoid intimidating the person with your words or your actions. In my tribe here in Africa, there's this frog that usually swells. Now, they use it to describe someone who is angry and swelling and hope. Swelling. Did something, you are the one actually forming anger. Avoid intimidating the person with your words or your actions. Now, talk to the right people and not just because you are looking for a supporter. I need to also dwell here because some people, the person you are going to talk to is someone who is going to support you no matter what. And you want that person, and that person can never give you a genuine, opinion. So talk to the right people and not just because you're looking for a supporter. Now, guys, I have just 4 points left to go. Beware of backstabbers and toxic reunion. There are some offenses actually you can forgive, but you need to let go of that person because that person is a backstabber and also a toxic, reunion for you to get back with the person. in a misunderstanding, both parties are right in their own eyes, but beware. But one thing you must beware of is Mr. Pride. I used to have a very close friend. I think I wrote that what my friends did to me. I think I talked about that in one of my videos. And what she actually did to me, it's hard to getting reunited with her. She will actually spoil my relationship with my husband, with the kind of person I know her to be. So I don't want that kind of friendship. Though she hurt me, I've forgiven her, but I had to let her go and cut our friendship. Yeah, there are times when that is really necessary, but when the person cannot stab you back, make peace by all means. And even when the person can stab you back, make peace, but let go. In every misunderstanding, both parties are always right in their own eyes. It's just like writing 6. Now, if you stand at the other end, bottom of the 6, you are seeing it as 6. When you stand at the top of the 6, you are seeing it as 9. Honey, you said 6. You are seeing it as 9. Now, it's a misunderstanding, and the person saw it in a different way because everybody has different mind and different mind readings. Now, you saw it in your way, but go back and really sit down and find out who is really at fault here. Mr. Pride might actually be the one whispering to you that you are right. So beware of Mr. Pride. Don't let pride get over you. Sit down and critically analyze, are you right or are you wrong? Avoid pulling people down before others. What someone did to you, do not go about singing about it to every single person you see. There's no point there. It's called pettiness. You're being petty if you do that. And gossip, there's no pride in gossip. When you avoid talking about what people did to you to others, it's called classiness. You're actually classy and matured. But going about saying, this person did this to me, you're not talking to the right people, like counselors, matured people, then you are being petty. So guys, what do you think? How bad is it? How bad is your situation? How bad is your offense? Let me know what your story is in the comment section and know what you think. This vlog is really about, most time I react to things and musics, and it's also about lifestyles and discussions, critical discussions like this. Let me know what you think, guys. If you like what you've watched and you've learned something, you can subscribe so you can get updates of the videos I upload. See you guys next time. Cheer up, make yourself happy, go to places that makes you happy. Peace.